It's your favorite girl, JayShara, coming back to you with yet another reaction video. Today's video, we are going to be looking at Mr. Bill Burr's Stand Up on Comic View. One of my JBays recommended this to me, so duh, I have to do it. So before we get into this video, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and follow me, your favorite girl, on Instagram at JayShara with an H at the end. Let's get into it. Hey, hey, hey. Damn, that looks like a vibe. No phone in sight. I was about to say, is he getting booed? Are those models or like VIP seats?
I'm in my hotel room. I have, you know what I've been watching today? I was watching that show, MTV Cribs. You seen that show? Yep. They show the rock stars and the rappers' houses and all their stuff. Doesn't that show make you feel like a loser? I hate that show, man. I'm sitting there watching Britney Spears. She's like 20 years old. She's like, oh my God, this is my helicopter. I had it spray painted pink to match my top today. So cool. I put some sprinkles on the part. All they're doing is showing you what not to do when you get rich.
Literally. Because
none of those people are saving their money. They aren't. Half of them, all they have is one-hit albums. Should they really be buying all that crap? 20-room house, 57 cars. It's just like, dude, don't you watch behind the music? You know what I mean? They map it out. You're gonna be smoking crack in 6 weeks. Save your money.
He had hair.
They're idiots. You know what it is? They think that's how rich people live. Real rich people are actually some of the cheapest people you're ever gonna meet in your life. It's true. Look at Bill Gates. Look at that dude. That guy makes $30 million a day, and look at him. He dresses like he works in like a shoe store, right? That's why he's always gonna be rich. He doesn't try to show off his money. He doesn't walk around like an iced out laptop medallion hanging off his neck. Have some fuzzy pimp hat to the side. Starting trouble with IBM, Microsoft, son, you know what I'm saying?
The lips.
Sitting in a hot tub with some hookers. Yeah, baby! Have a midget in his crew just for the hell of it. You know what I mean? Just because he can.
Just for the aesthetic.
That's the new status of rich people. Midgets. No, you notice that? You gotta have a midget. You gotta have a Bentley, you gotta have a Rolex, and you gotta have a midget. And he's gotta be wearing the midget version, or whatever you got on. You work out some little... No, that's so good for midgets. Because historically, midgets have not gotten good jobs. And it has nothing to do with their brains. It's because they're short. Think about all the great jobs out there. You never see a midget open heart surgeon, right? You never see a midget giving a lecture. They don't have important jobs. Seriously, round of applause if you've ever been fired by a midget. Nobody. Maybe reprimanded, you came in a little bit late, and some little dude's like, hey, 8:45 ain't 8:30. You need to step it up.
You step it up, the fuck?
I know you're not supposed to call them midgets. You're supposed to call them little people, but I think that's more degrading.
Right.
It's just like, you're a little person. Yes, you are.
Yeah, I don't like that. I feel like midgets.
Does the little person want to come up on the big stage?
That's better. Little
like
person
midget.
is crazy.
Sounds good. It's got that edge in there.
But
midget.
to each his own.
No, it didn't need to be changed.
Right.
Midget was never a racial slur.
I
right?
agree.
They weren't dragged here from another country, forced to do cartwheels in circuses. They weren't. They were a midget. I saw that movie, I Am Sam. Anybody seen that movie? Yeah. That movie sucked. I hate Hollywood movies about retarded people. You know why? Because they're not accurate. Every time you see a movie about a retarded person, they always have the retarded person innocently saying this really deep, profound stuff about life. Let me tell you something. Before I got in this business, I worked with retarded kids, and at no point did they ever say any deep, profound things about life. It didn't happen. They were nice. Sometimes they were frustrating, but at no point were they tossing out these little gems that I could then
What
like
was the
use as
movie
a
called?
metaphor on how to live my life a little better. Like, life is like a box of chocolates. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. This guy doesn't have the mental capacity to ride a bicycle, yet somehow has this really deep insight into life. No, they always give him like these special skills. Like the sling blade guy could fix lawnmowers better than all those other rednecks, right? Or the Rain Man, you throw some matches on the ground, he's like 62. And then you go to Vegas and you're all winning like 60 grand, you know? Is anybody doing that with retarded people? If retarded people really had these skills, we wouldn't have them in those special schools. We'd have them like working in like the Pentagon. And we'd just be like, hey, where's the Al-Qaeda gonna attack next? And then we'd throw some pens on the ground, yeah, they're gonna attack Disney World. Oh, we'll just put it down on the map. No, it's not accurate. But retarded people are always nice in movies too. They're always like these angels. And that's not true. Retarded people, they're just like us. Some of them are nice, some are idiots, some are scary. Some are like 6'2", running at you, and it's scary.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, having a 6'2" retarded guy wanting to beat you up, man, that is a dilemma. Because what do? You can't let the guy beat you up. He's retarded. But you can't hit him because he's retarded. So this is what you do. You give him a couple of quick jabs, and then you wrap him up. You start talking about ice cream or something like that, you just calm him down. All right, I'm out of time. You guys were a lot of fun.
A couple quick jabs. You just said you can't fight him, but you gonna give him a couple quick jabs. That's terrible. Bill Burr is insane. I think like people who aren't afraid, freaking comedians in particular who are not afraid to have these type of jokes really are legendary. And I know it's pretty much the norm now for comedians to get the pass to do and say whatever they want, but I really don't understand, like, why is it set up like this? Why does society give them a pass? Like, why do we pick and choose who can say what? Like, it's really freaking dumb in my opinion. For example, if I go around saying retarded jokes or saying faggot jokes or midget or the N-word, or I don't know why I didn't say the full word, but whatever. If I go around and say these things in a public setting, like, people wouldn't find it funny. And I do agree that it's a time and a place for everything. Like, I'm not ignorant, but we all know it's funny. We all know, like, half the time we're thinking the things maybe that some of the comedians might say. So why is it deemed inappropriate just because it's coming from just because it's not coming from a particular person, which would be a comedian or someone we've already deemed unhinged? For example, like Kanye. Just a very petty example. If he was saying things like this, we'd be like, oh, it's just Kanye, whatever. Or, oh, it's just Dave Chappelle. Like, who literally cares? But that was one of the funnier segments that I've watched of Bill Burr. I'm kind of happy because I've never seen that before, so it gives me hope that there's plenty of other videos of Bill Burr, stand-ups in particular, that I have not seen. So if you know, for example, that I have not seen a particular video that you love of Bill Burr, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have a video that you view is a hidden gem of Bill Burr or any other entertainer, drop that down in the comment section as well. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, give me a beautiful big like. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and follow me, your favorite girl, on Instagram at JayShara with an H at the end. Other than that, you all know that I love you. You love yourself 10 times more. Have a beautiful day or night in this amazing world. Ciao.